Welcome back to our channel. Today, my sister is going to tell a story. The Ingenious King. Long ago, there was a law in a city. Anyone can become as the king to that city, but that position is valid only for 5 years. The next day, 5 years later, the emperor is left in the woods on the other side of the river. There are no humans in that forest. There were only deadly animals. If the king enters the forest, wildlife will kill him. No one can change this law. Only the person who agrees to these conditions is fit to sit on the throne. Thus, the title of the one who was crowned the king will be forced to death 5 years later. Since this was a harsh law, no one came up to be the emperor. Some say, however, we are going to die anyway, may die as king. Half of those who became kings died of heart attacks. Once, a man accepted the rules and became the king. His ruling period ended in 5 years. Next day, he has to cross the riverbank and go to the forest. The entire city had gathered to send him on his way. The king came and stood in front of the people wearing his best clothes, jewels, crown, his golden sword, and diamonds. He's going to die in half an hour, the people said. The king looked at the boat and said angrily, "Is this the boat the king is going on? Bring the big boat and the throne." Commands flew. Things happened. After a while, a beautiful boat, which was decorated, tore through the river and sailed towards the other side. The most shocked was the boatman. The reason was, so far, no emperor he has taken to the other side has gone happily. They will weep, wail, and sob, where he is overflowing with joy. "Your Majesty, do you know where you are going?" "I know. I'm going to the other side." "Did you know that those who went there never came back to this city?" The king replied, "I know. I'm not going back to the city either." "How can you be so happy in the back?" "That's it. Do you want to know what I did?" "At the end of 1 year in power, I sent 1,000 hunters into the forest. They hunted and killed all the deadly animals. By the end of the 2nd year, 1,000 farmers have gone, cleaned and plowed the forest. They grew lots of grains, fruits, and vegetables today. At the end of the 3rd year, 1,000 engineers and workers left. Today, there is a palace, gates, houses are ready. At the end of the 4th year, 4,000 government officials went. Management started. These 4,000 people now live there with their wives and children. Now I do not go to the forest. I am going to my country. I am not going to die. I'm going to live. I'm going to rule as the king too. If you probably want to work on the palace boat, let this boat work like this," said the king. What were the reasons for the king's victory? There were many reasons, but 2 in particular. 1. to live after 5 years. He also decided to live as a king, too. Planned and worked to achieve that result. Not only for the victory of that emperor, if we all want to succeed, we need to set a goal, plan for it, and work hard, intelligently, until we succeed after planning. The end.
Did you all love this story? Push the red button to be our friends. I hope you like our fun world.